Welcome back, and today we are revisiting my Ferrari F40 on my stretched Rustler body. And if you checked out the last video, we had a bit of a problem with the canopy or the shell parachuting and just flipping right over and just destroying the body. It was painful to watch, but we are trying to see if we can make it a little bit better. We threw in a wheelie bar. The wheelie bar did help a bit, but eventually, even at higher speeds, the thing flipped over and the wheelie bar became pretty useless. Is the bottom of this thing, yeah, there's a lot of air that gets under there. It's a Rustler per chassis and a slash body, so a lot of open air. So I was taking a look, and people are saying you got to cut a couple holes here and there. And fortunately enough, there are some places on the Ferrari body that you can actually cut open, which I did, and some on the hood, in the back window, and it seemed to help a little bit. A couple vents on the back, and it seemed to help quite a bit. And another thing that I had to take care of was the suspension on this thing. When you were turning sharp turns, the body would lift up quite a bit off of the front wheel, and the fender gap was massive. So I wanted to get rid of that. In the end, I did some ghetto hacking on this thing, and I just used some zip ties, and I actually limited the control arms by just throwing on a zip tie, and it actually worked out quite well. I was actually really surprised. I did that on the front and I did it on the rear control arms, and it seems to be working. It stays pretty flat, and I also threw some weight on the front, so that actually helped out quite a bit too. Prior to any of these mods, first time I did it, it flipped. The highest I could get was about, I think it was like 37, 38 miles an hour before it started parachuting. With the weight on the front, the lower suspension, and the air vents in the back and in the front, I was peaking out at about 50 before I started losing my nerve. So about 50 miles an hour. This thing usually tops at about maybe 62 miles an hour. So I could try to go a little bit faster, but I'm super scared of this thing flipping at 60 because I think it would just shred itself to pieces. I'm really happy at 50 because it's actually really fun to drive. But you know, maybe I'll get enough curse to see what I can get at top speed on 3S on a nice flat runway with this body, but I'm pretty happy with 50 miles an hour.